Welcome to the AACFB's 2024 Meet the Funder webinar series. My name is Monica Harper. I'm the Executive Director of the AACFB, and I'll be your host. Our presenter today is Caitlin Keefe from TimePayment. TimePayment is both a funding source member and a silver sponsor of the AACFB, and I'd like to thank them for their support of the association. Before I turn over to Caitlin, I'd like to go over a few items to make this webinar more enjoyable and informative for everyone. During the presentation, you should see a Q&A box that allows you to ask questions. If you have any questions during the presentation, please submit them in the question box and they will be answered by the end of the webinar. The entire webinar should take no more than 30 to 45 minutes. And for those of you who would like to review it at a later date, it will be posted on the 2024 Meet the Funder page of the website, and it will be emailed out to the AACFB membership. At this time, I'll turn it over to Caitlin. It is all yours.
Great, thank you so much. I want to start off with thanking everyone for joining today. I know your time is precious, so I do appreciate anyone that has come. A little background on myself with TimePayment. I have been with TimePayment coming up on 10 years now. It is crazy to think how fast time flies, but also seeing how much the industry has changed over this 10 years has been an amazing experience. Getting to know people in the broker industry is really just constantly learning new stuff here with you guys. So I am always open to feedback. Anything you guys think we can do to improve and make your experience better is always welcome. So please don't hesitate to reach out. TimePayment has been around for about 35 years now. Sorry, I am trying to move over to the next slide. Okay, so about TimePayment, we have been around for about 35 years now. We are headquartered up in Boston. We do have employees all over the country, though. We are typically staffed Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern time. So we really are here trying to help you seamlessly fund your deals as quickly as possible. With main being a fintech supporter, fintech innovator here, so we are always trying to help you guys stay competitive in the industry. We have been working with third-party originators for about 2 decades now, so again, time really does fly. We are able to do instant approvals up to $25,000, and over that, if it does tend for a manual review, it's typically completed within 2 to 4 business hours. We do offer a wide range of credit tiers, so we can work with A-paper startups, true day one startups for customers. We do have experience with clients that have less than perfect credit profiles and multiple program options to hopefully meet the needs of any kind of customer you have coming through your door. We do work with several industries. It is often easier to kind of confirm industries that we're not able to work with, but you can see on this list, there is a list of the top industries that we work with. We do see quite a bit of automotive equipment coming through, fitness and wellness equipment. I think we're one of the first lenders after COVID to lift our gym restrictions. So we are always trying to help you guys with the industries that you do see a lot of traffic in. If there's anything that you do not see on this list, please feel free to reach out. Let me know and I can confirm if it is something that we are able to work in. If not, maybe we can expand the industries that we serve and hopefully fit them into the future. The TimePayment advantage, we are really trying to empower your transactions. We, again, do offer financing for a wide range of accounts. We can do orders as low as $500 and up to 1.5 million. We do have the very diverse customer base. Again, we work with small businesses, true day one startups, larger corporations. We can do business alone as well. Not a lot of people out there are aware that we are able to work with business alone transactions. So we really do offer flexible financing here. And again, always open to feedback. Those instant approvals for transactions under 25,000, you should see an approval within seconds on your smaller deals. Larger deals, again, if it pens for a manual review, typically completed within 2 to 4 business hours. And again, we're staffed Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We do pride ourselves on fast funding here. We release ACH funding daily, Monday through Friday after 4 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you have a deal that books anytime before 4 p.m. Eastern Time, you do know if that vendor set up for ACH funding, those funds will be released that night. If it books after 4 p.m. Eastern Time, which can happen since we are staffed out to about 8 p.m. Eastern, then those funds are most likely going to be released the following business day. When it comes to streamlining and accelerating the process, we do offer online credit applications. We also have an API integration for a lot of our third-party originators that are looking to electronically send the application to us. So that really does help automate the process so you don't have to manually submit everything into our portal. Again, the instant approvals on applications under 25,000 should really accelerate the approval time so you can get a quote back to your customer faster. And then if they are selecting a quote, we do use e-signatures here. We actually use DocuSign. So that will allow the customer to sign electronically. The days of having to print the agreement out, sign the paper agreement, and send it back are over for the most part for time payment. We do really enjoy utilizing DocuSign to help streamline that experience. And again, we do have ACH, same day ACH payments for anything booked before 4 p.m. Eastern daily time. Our portal also has a detailed funding report so that you do know when the funds are released, what account they went to. It will always specify the amount that was sent on each deal. And once you're an approved partner with us, you do get access to our portal, so you will be able to check the status of a deal at any time, the funding report if it has already booked to see if those funds have been released. And we do have online support for your customers and vendors always. Time Payment has multiple program options here. The three main programs are our fair market value, our lease to own program, and our turbo lease program. Overall, all of our lease to own programs, all of our programs are lease to own programs where the customer has the option to return equipment to us at the end of the term or complete a buyout amount to own it. That amount will fluctuate depending on which program it is. So you can see our fair market value program, it offers flexibility. It has the lowest monthly payment options. So somebody that's really nervous about their budget and they don't have much to spare, the fair market value program is the best program for that person with the low monthly payment options. It gives options between 2 to 5 years. Those lease agreements will always reflect 24, 36, 48, or 60. At the end of the term, after all term payments have been received, the customer has the option to return the equipment to Time Payment. They can reach out at any time and we'll give them that return address. They are able to purchase the equipment at the value of 10% of the payment amount, the total receivables. And then they can also lease the equipment on a month-to-month basis if they choose to do so. Then our lease to own program, that is similar to the fair market value. The customer has to complete all term payments. We do offer 2 to 5 year options, so they will reflect 21, 33, 45, or 57. The amount to own the equipment at the end of this term is equivalent to 3 payments, so they are ultimately still making 24, 36, 48, or 60 of that term payment amount. And then at the end of their term, they have the option, of course, to either return the equipment to Time Payment or complete that final amount to own. The final amount equivalent to 3 payments, we do bill it all together, but we do give 90 days to pay. So they can break that up into the smaller monthly payments and continue to make the same payment they have throughout the entire duration. Our Turbo Lease program, that is as close to same as cash as it gets for our programs. It has the least amount of finance charges. It is a 14 payment plan where there are 2 or 3 payments due up front. And then after the 13th term payment is received, they have the option to either return the equipment to us or complete that final 14th payment to own. I am excited to announce that TimePayment is breaking into the over-the-road industry. We are able to offer leasing for vehicles and trailers. Really does have some limitations. We do have some age and mileage restrictions. I have a chart over here on the right side to show the mileage restrictions depending on the equipment type. So just for an example, you can see sleepers, we can go as far back as 6 years old and up to 700,000 miles. We are also able to do dump trucks up to 9 years old and also 700,000 miles. We do require a CDL depending on the equipment type, but overall, TimePayment is very excited to announce our new vehicle program. And if anyone has any questions on these, we are offering it for our referral program, and we are also offering a discount EFA program. They are a little bit different, each one. So the referral program has available for 5 of our 9 credit tiers. It is a little bit more limited. Our FICO, we can go as low as a 620. We do require a 30% security deposit on that program. And then our discount EFA program, that is available for all 9 credit tiers. So really, you're able to cover more credit profiles with that. The FICO can go as low as 500. The security deposit is not a set 30%. It does range from 15 to 40. So it just kind of depends on what you're looking to do and what you're looking to offer your customers, whether it's a lease agreement through our referral program or an EFA through our discount program. Please feel free to reach out to let me know if you have any questions on either of those programs. We do require every deal be done through an approved vendor. We are unfortunately not able to work with any private party sales at this time. But again, please let me know if you have any questions or feedback on the program as it is now. TimePayment does want to unlock the future of financing. We really are trying to help you guys automate as much as possible. So our instant approvals give you approvals within seconds. We do have a quote tool in our portal, so you are able to generate a quote immediately. If that customer does select the term, then you do just go right on to creating the lease agreement. It is built so that everything can move quickly for you. You upload anything that may be needed directly to the application, from the vendor invoices to if a driver's license is requested, anything that funding or credit may ask for should have a requirement that you can just easily drop the requirement to there, and then they'll review it and send you an email once that review is complete. So this is to show you the transaction journey from your eyes, the third-party originator. You can see it does always start with onboarding the vendor if they're not already linked to your profile. So you are able to submit a vendor application at any time. You guys do have 24/7 access to the portal as well. Outside of business hours, you can still submit any applications. The customer application, the vendor application, monitor where the application is at that time. I did mention uploading any documents to the application for credit or funding to review. So if you're working late at night and you're uploading it, then the credit or funding team will review and let you know once the review is complete the following business day. Again, we do really like the e-documents and e-signatures here. We love utilizing DocuSign, and that API integration that we can offer will really help automate the app submission for you guys. Once equipment's delivered, you can verify the installation. We have options of either a verification call or signing an electronic or signing a delivery and acceptance form electronically. Again, through DocuSign, it's really fast, easy, comes right back to us. So we do prefer that to speed the whole process up for everyone involved. And then if everyone is set up for ACH funding, we again release those funds Monday through Friday, daily after 4 p.m. Eastern time. And then for the lessee side, this is the experience from your customer. They are first submitting the application with you. And then after you're submitting the application to us, you should have the decision either instantly or within a few hours. You do present the quote to the customer, give them their monthly payment options. After they agree, you do generate the lease agreement that will go out for signature. After the customer signs, if you are using our system for e-sign, it does automatically get logged for us to review. Those funding reviews are again also completed within 2 to 4 business hours typically. And then after the funding issues the email to let you know that it is ready to fund or it has officially booked, you will know that the funds for that deal are going out that day. TimePayment does have decision notifications, so we will send you an email. We can also send notices through API, and they are also always visible in the portal, so you are welcome to check at any time, kind of see if the review was complete. Maybe the email hasn't been received yet, but it's already updated in the portal. There are several ways to check, and then standard emails, we will let you know an approval notice to tell you that the application is approved. If credit or funding needs any additional information, they will give you more information notices. And then if we are unable to approve the application, there is a not approved notice that will go out. We do give some of our standard reasons that we're not able to approve an application here. Maybe they have either poor or no personal credit, and the deal does require a personal guarantor. Here at TimePayment, anything under 3 years time in business, we do need a personal guarantor on the application. If the application's under 10,000 and they have at least 3 years time in business, you are welcome to try business alone first. Same with applications over 10,000, they just need at least 5 years time in business to qualify as a business alone application. Otherwise, if you are adding a personal guarantor in there, we are checking with experience. Our FICO can go below, we can go as low as 550. So if you do get an instant decline, it could be that the FICO is below our minimum. Perhaps they don't have enough trade lines for us or any recent write-offs, bankruptcies, things like that. And then that does not mean the application is always dead though. You can always add a cosigner, and TimePayment here does look at non-owner cosigners. They just must be a legal spouse, relative, or in-law to the owner on the application. And then once you're an approved partner with us, there is both myself and Ian Mayer here. I know some of you guys got to meet Ian at the recent conference in New Orleans, and we are excited to see people at the next conference in Vegas. So I do hope to see some of you guys in the spring. Stop by, say hello, get to know Ian and I. But we're both here for you guys to do any live assistance. If you need to call in and have questions on an application status, we can check to see where it is, confirm that it is in queue for funding or credit to review, kind of give you a timeline of what it looks like when they will be able to complete that review. We also have videos, so you can watch those videos at any time. They cover a lot of topics. If there are any topics that you don't think there's a video for yet, but you would love to see one, please reach out and let us know. We are always, again, looking for feedback and hoping to create a better user experience for everyone involved. So ultimately, TimePayment really is here to help you guys fund your deals, I'd say, as quickly and efficiently as possible. We're here to help you guys learn the ins and the outs, what we're looking for when it comes to proof of ownership, proof of business, proof of address, some common credit or funding requests that you may see along the way. So reach out to us at any time. And that is it. So down here on the last page, the email for the broker desk team is always brokerdesk@timepayment.com. And then our phone number, Ian and I are here Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern time. So again, we both look forward to speaking with anyone and meeting new partners.
Great. Thank you, Caitlin. So just as a reminder, if you have any questions, please put them in the Q&A box and we'll get them answered for you. We do have a question, is will this link be sent out? The answer is yes, we will link all of our Meet the Funders. We have a Meet the Funder page on our website and they're all linked there and they're all available on our YouTube channel. So if you just look up Meet the Funder or the AACFB on YouTube, you should be able to find all of our Meet the Funders and you can watch them on there as well. Scott wants to know if you fund HVAC and also kitchen equipment.
Yes, we do. We also do not require the lessee to own the building. That is a common question with the HVAC units, that we do not require the lessee to own the building. We can lease those also in food trucks. If they're putting in, especially for kitchen equipment, I was kind of going towards food trucks with fire suppression systems. We can work with hoods in doing that. We see a lot of kitchen equipment, whether it's mobile in a food truck or trailer or brick and mortar. We can do those, even home-based businesses, but we do see a lot of kitchen equipment. We love restaurants here.
Great. Do you have broker production requirements? Like, would you, what would cause a broker to be cut? 3 declines or?
That is a great question. We do not have any conversion requirements here. I know a lot of people out there get nervous if their conversion rates are not great, their submit to funding is a low conversion. We don't penalize anyone for that. Same for volume. We, of course, Time Payment wants to see all of your deals. We do understand that a lot of you guys work with multiple lenders, and ultimately your goal is to get the best home for your customer, whether that be the rates, if they're really rate sensitive, or if they're really in an urgent speed need and they need it fast. We do pride ourselves on being very quick here. So I know we win a lot of people over for our speed and also the ability to work with startups. We can work with true day one startups. So we understand that we're not the only lender out there. We will not cut people off for 3 declines. We may reach out to kind of go over if we see common declines, if we're getting a lot of people below our FICO minimum, just to kind of let you know that wouldn't be able to fund those or approve those.
Great. I'm sure that's good news for a lot of people because there's been a lot of volatility out there and people are looking for adding some funding sources to their repertoire there.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Paul.
Yeah. I'm not seeing any other. Obviously, if someone has a question that they think of later on, I'm sure that Caitlin or any of the Time Payment team would be happy to answer the questions. Oh, there's a question. Can you go over our pay, please?
Yeah, for commission, so we do release commissions separately. It does go out depending on when your vendor is approved. So that would ultimately depend on if the vendor is being pre-funded, if we need to verify equipment after delivery. So there are a couple of different options with that. If you wouldn't mind reaching out to me directly, we can get a little bit more in depth on that. I will check to see if we already have you in our system, Scott.
Great. Giving it just a second to see if we have anything else. So it doesn't look like it. So we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Again, thanks to all of our participants and especially our valued funding source member and sponsor, TimePayment. Thanks for a great job, Caitlin. We invite everyone to meet with TimePayment in person at our 2024 or 2025 annual conference coming up next year in Las Vegas in April. And we thank you and have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you all again.